Slayer, the movie, Mugen Train, continues the story of Tanjiro Kamado when he and friends board a train to meet up with hashira Rengoku Kyojuro and defeat demons that torment and kill the passengers. If I had to describe Demon Slayer Mugen Train in one word, it would be predictable. Literally, this movie is easier to read than Cat in a Hat. The same old shonen crap that I got bored of when I was 14 is a consideration for best anime movie of all time. Like, in what universe? These are the same people who won't let kids have fun watching Cocomelon as it's cringe, but will happily jizz over the same old recycled tropes over and over. But I'm not here to rant about Demon Slayer without stating my own logic and reason, something that is lacking in the anime community. So sit back, relax and enjoy this Kimetsu no creativity hype train movie Rant. Oh yeah, this video will contain spoilers, BT dubs. There's actually no way around that. Things I liked about Demon Slayer Mugen Train. The animation. Yes guys, Demon Slayer has fantastic animation. Sometimes I'd say that the animation is too spectacular for Demon Slayer's own good. Like, there are times where I genuinely felt the movie looked unnatural as the art was so nice. The fights, world building and new character designs are all still there, just like season 1. Ufotable knocked it out of the park with the animation, and I don't think there's anything they can really do to ever knock the score on the animation department. I mean, maybe if they did the stupid thing of using CG. What? What is this? No. No. No! Things I didn't like about Demon Slayer Mugen Train. The use of CGI. No! Why would you ruin a franchise that is specifically known for its amazing graphics by taking the shortcut of CGI? The one thing that's consistently good about Demon Slayer is gone. This film is absolutely worthless.
But Sammy G, other shows use CGI as well. It's not that bad.
What? You mean shows like Konosuba where they don't even take themselves seriously and still have computer imagery that looks better than it does in this film? You mean like that one scene in Attack on Titan that everyone criticized and ridiculed? Why would you use CGI in Demon Slayer? Oh mama, that looks bad. And that's not all. I have to watch this type of computer graphics for like 30 minutes. Might need to see Michael Bisping's doctor after this review. My retinas don't feel right. Ah. Look, I know this entire video is an exaggerated rant, but this is the only issue of the movie that genuinely vexed me out. Because now, I have no idea why anyone likes this film. Before, I could sit all day complaining about the story, but you know what? I can completely understand. It's a me problem, and the animation more than makes up for the basic plot, in some people's opinions. But now, you lot in the comments genuinely have to turn on your thinking caps as to why on earth the Hype Train movie is worthy of any praise whatsoever. The cliches. Speaking of the plot, you guys really liked it last time when we played Spot the Cliche. So let's go again, but this time, see if you can spot it without me needing to tell you.
物心つく前に病死した母の記憶はほとんどなく、父はあの状態だ。首を切ったのにどうして死なないのか教えてほしいよね。いいよ、俺は今気分が高揚してるから。俺はこの記者と融合した。知らん。 日の神神楽という言葉も初耳だ。思い出したことがあるんだ。昔の夢を見たときに、俺のせいか、煉獄家に行ってみるといい。
How many did you guess? Let me know in the comments down below. The plot is so predictable. I was about that close to marking this review spoiler free, as what I'm describing in the movie is so obvious to the human eye that I don't even consider it spoilers. But I know some viewers want to enter this movie completely blind, so I hope that all three of you are very happy. So you remember the fire hashira with no personality that you're supposed to like because he looks cool? Well, he's doing the no personality intro, eating food really loudly. Ham. 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 Oishi. 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 He also talks monotone hyped, has a cliche backstory, and wields a sword. You're not reinventing the wheel here. What? It's your anime of the year, not mine, yours. Your anime of the year. Anyways, Tanjiro asks him about the Deus Ex Machina that happened against Rui, and turns out he knows as much about it as I do. We're introduced to Pagan Demon, who Muzan gave blood to in episode 26, and he is the biggest shitbag we've encountered so far. But don't worry, because he will definitely 100% have a redemption arc all of a sudden. Anyways, he has a sleeping ability, which is very successful when everyone's asleep. But Nezuko does not fall asleep. That changes the entire outcome of the movie. And even if it doesn't, that's fine, because they're obviously going to find some miraculous way to wake up. After everyone wakes up, because of course they do, sure, this is a shonen anime, it's not meant to be realistic. Tanjiro confronts Pagan Demon whilst Nezuko aids to Inosuke and Zenitsu. And if you think for 1 millisecond that Tanjiro will lose this fight, I don't know what to tell you. Or if you thought that that fight was going to be that easy, I literally wrote on this Word document, I'm struggling on what to say here. Moving swiftly on, Pagan Demon is now in phase 2 where he explains the blah 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 superpower, blah 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 hentai tentacles, blah 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 I can eat the passengers. Would you like to take a guess how many fatalities there are in this movie from bystanders? Go on, have a guess. Alright, well if you said any number that isn't 0, you're wrong. They end up killing Pagan Demon, and then of course there's an emotional death scene. Yes, you prick, you're gonna die, and you deserve it. You twat. Bye-bye, enjoy death. Send my regards to Ruri from me. Then, out of absolutely nowhere, Upper 3 appears and immediately offers Rengoku demon blood. He declines and they fight, and I wanna just present this. We have known Rengoku for no longer than an hour. He's had no real meaningful conversations with our characters. He's had his backstory told via a dream and is randomly confronted by a demon we've seen for the first time. Do you think he has a shadow of a chance in this fight? Well, let's see, shall we? Oh dear. And then Rengoku dies at the end and we're all meant to be sad about it. And before you guys cry in the comments, I just want to ask one thing. Just honest question. I want as serious an answer as possible. Why? Why is this scene meant to be so sad? What has Rengoku done to deserve anything from me? He's not that likable. We've only known him for over an hour. We could see his death coming from a mile away. I don't understand why anyone feels sad about this death scene at all. This is how much you are pissing me off. You're making me use TikTok memes. That's how much you are vexing me out, Demon Slayer. And so many people are listening to their hearts for whatever reason before their brains. And then they all piss off to the instant gratification district where they all wait for my next rant video. So goddamn predictable. It's one thing to have a predictable ending, but predictable journey? That's just S-tier laziness. But I guess because the fights are fun, all's well that ends well. The conflict just doesn't make any sense. Or not. Like I said in the last video, I'm not here to say that this fight isn't amazing. All I'm saying is it's a slap in the face on how idiotic it is. First off, Rengoku uses fire on a wooden train. Oh, come on! Isn't that a surefire way of burning down everything?
No.
Right, maybe I'm reaching a little bit. Maybe Rengoku can control fire better than Zenitsu can control his emotions, so it's not too unreasonable. But you know what is unreasonable? When Pagan Demon puts everyone to sleep, he then has minions to invade their dreams. Why would you invade someone's dreams? Wouldn't that not just make it easier to spot that it's a dream? And you have the people who Muzan wants dead. All they need is a quick stab to the temple and that's it. Bam! You're an upper demon. Congratulations. Friggin' Hell Demon Slayer. Stop making OP abilities that make no sense to defeat. It's the same as Season 1. That way you won't have to jump through as many hoops so that the good guys win. And even when the good guys win, it doesn't make sense. Like, Nezuko just gets hentaied by a train, but Tanjiro and friends can just flail their swords scot-free. Oh, is there a tentacle on the wall? Yeah, whatever. I'm breathing. Okay, Ufotable. I see how it is. Don't worry. I know what it is. It's these little things that make the big difference for me. And the fact that our characters can just get away with so much makes me really not care. No matter how spectacular the fights look, if there's no stakes, it's all fake. In conclusion, Demon Slayer Mugen Train continues the story of Tanjiro Kamado when he and friends board a train for a mission with Rengoku Kyojuro. I was talking about this with my cousin the other day, and he had an amazing take which I think you lot can get behind. Demon Slayer is a fantastic first time anime to watch. It's really fun with its animation, it shows you the basics of anime tropes, teaches you a bit about Japanese culture, and the plot is easy to follow. And above all else, it's entertaining. Is this the best series ever made? Not in a million years. Is this series, and by extension this film, something that you would show maybe a younger cousin or sibling that you can maybe spend time with and have a bit of fun? Absolutely, perfect film for that. But if you take away the animation and some of the soundtrack from this movie, the Hype Train movie is absolute crap, with a cliche plot that rushes emotional moments that don't deserve a sniff through my nose, let alone tears. But you'll be happy to know that I think this film is the worst that Demon Slayer has to offer so far. Only up from here, right? Final rating, 30 minutes out of 117 minutes. Right, and that's the video. I'm going to go back to pretending that I am writing my dissertation. If you have any questions or comments, do let me know in the comments down below. Or join my Discord server so that you can interact with me and my community. Please like, favorite, share, subscribe, and of course, make sure to view.